Okay. Ah. Okay. Time to do this again. Now. It's an angry chicken. You can probably all recognize that that is an angry chicken. Okay? Now, which came first? This angry chicken or this poorly drawn, indifferent, or angry egg? I'm not sure which. Well, that is what we are aim to find out. So, we will use two colors. See, I have another marker. Haha. Okay, the two commonly accepted theories. We will also use a marker that's about to run out. Okay. Now, we're going to start with creationism. Okay, so creationism goes the God who we're not supposed to draw, so I'll just put that there. Made a world and put all the stuff on it, like continents and all that crap. So, what did he put on there in the way of chickens? So, God put a bunch of eggs on the earth. So there's the earth. To grow up into chickens and hatch and grow up into chickens and make more chickens. No, of course he didn't. Of course God didn't do that. God put a bunch of chickens. Let's make this one happy. God put a bunch of chickens on earth to go around and make eggs and then make more chickens. So, now that we've got that out of the way, which came first in evolution? The chicken or the egg? Well, so this creature turned into that creature, but that's irrelevant. So, okay. My God, I just had an epiphany. Oh well, I'll save that for later. So what happens is some vaguely chicken-like creature, it's a dinosaur actually, funny how they look almost identical, laid an egg that then hatched into the first chicken. But this was not a chicken egg. There's a chicken over here. There's a chicken. But this was not a chicken egg. This was a whatever the hell this thing is egg. And then it hatched into a chicken which then laid eggs. So even by that way of thinking, the chicken came before the egg. Obviously. Now, neither of these systems are right. So, we're just going to ignore everything I said. And you can come back for part 2 and check out how all of this really happened. Okay, so this is how chickens were actually created. During a 4-way battle between Lord Xenu, the flying spaghetti monster, and Chuck Norris on the original ball of matter that was to become the universe, Chuck Norris and the spaghetti monster formed together to create an army. Well, they didn't really form together, they just kind of had an alliance and created an army of undefeatable soldiers that banished Lord Xenu to deep space in a fiery explosion type thing and killed Bloodbeard Joe, who was later to be reincarnated. But this epic battle caused the one piece of matter in the universe to explode in all directions, fusing half of these invincible soldiers together into God, who he can't draw, who then made a deal with the spaghetti monster that he could go off and live in some other dimension, and that Chuck Norris could actually live on Earth. But this other half of soldiers, which I've drawn as a third, but that's irrelevant. These other half, then, in the massive explosion, landed on, let me draw that better, Earth. That's Earth. That's Earth. You know that's Earth. And they landed on Earth, but mutated at the same time, turning them into chickens. Now you know how